Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Stash Dive Tuesday with me and my good friend Scrappy Adam. And you know what we do? We invite our friends to play with us and we only have a few rules. One, there's no rules in scrapbooking. Two, you can only use a maximum of 2 items from each collection. So like I have this paper kit here, I can either pull in die cuts, but nothing else. So if I use the paper and the die cuts, I can't pull in puffy stickers or anything else. It's that time to use up our scraps. So I'm trying my best to get through all of these printed pictures. And I just have this many left printed, for real guys, of just random things. Not including my brother and sister-in-law's wedding or the blues game or all of that stuff. Just these random ones because we have got so many things coming up that I am going to be scrapbooking that I'm not going to want to go this far back and scrapbook. I'm just not. So I've got a picture of Rob and Bee here hanging out on the couch. And this is the kit that I used last week, right? Because I really liked the colors and I wanted to use it again. So I actually went in and you remember, and found it was Pink Paisley. I thought it was Jen Hatfield, but I was wrong. It was the Pink Paisley Again and Again collection. So I actually found the 12 by 12. I have nothing else that goes with this. So I am going to heavily dig into this. And I actually even think that I really like this page. I already know I want to use that. I know I want to use this blue. We might not use that, but I'm going to save those because I did like that half and half, and they were really big. So I do want to fussy cut that out. I think we're going to fussy cut the rest of this page out. Let's make the most of it. We'll fussy cut out some of those. And then what else do we have in here? Robbie doesn't like green, so I do try to shy away from the green. Let's see if we can back something in that. So just kind of running through here, seeing what we got, what we can use. Absolutely love this collection. I wish I would have got more than just the paper pad, but let's see, when did I pick this up? Because I know I probably picked it up from Tuesday morning. I was right. Wait a minute, that's wrong. April of 2020. Looks like. Yeah. So go me, right? So we've got a lot to do and fussy cut. So I will be working on that once I get it all fussy cut. But as you see here, I've got a whole bunch of stuff already in here ready to go. Excuse me. So once I get the rest of that done, I am super early. It is a Thursday the 21st, and this isn't got to go up until Tuesday the 26th. So I have time to fussy cut all this. Go me. So I will be right back. We'll start working on the layout. Alright, my husband's at it again, you guys. He's out there being a grass cutting fool. So I apologize if you do hear the background noise, but I gotta film, so we're just gonna have to make the most of it, right? Hey. So I'm just, I went ahead and I can't get adhesive in there, like dry adhesive, so I'm just going to stick some wet. I have, I just wanted to kind of show you guys. I've been sketching out some of the layouts that I want to do. That's how I come up with inspiration. I make little, like, mock sketches of things that I think about, like, this would be cool, right? I don't know. So then they were just sitting there, and I didn't want you guys to think I was trying to push anything away or hide it. So I went ahead and decided that I wanted to play with, hexes. So I grabbed my, close to my heart, thin cuts, the stitched hexagons, Z3678. If you guys want to pick that up, I'm a close to my heart representative. I'll have my link down below. I don't remember if they're still in the shop or not. I did die cut out, or punch out a die cut. Yes, it's a die cut. I die cut out several of them and all of the fun patterns. This is what I have left from everything. Oh, hi, Dad. And this one. So So what I did was I took this pattern that I'm not so smitten with, right? And I just cut, I flipped it over to use the white side, and then I used this fun maroon tone on tone with a little bit of white in there. I don't even think that's white. I think that's still another pink to just border the page. I did cut out I layered this 3 times. So with this blue, with this, and then with this pattern paper, and then I cut out the biggest hexie. So, and that's kind of how it ended up. So instead of having, you can only see all of them right here, and then just the blue there and the blue and red here. It didn't really work to my advantage, but it's fine. When I cut the little ones go in different ways. But I'm totally fine with it. I do have them all adhered down since they're different sizes. Just playing around. And then I've pulled out some things from that little pack that was in there that's all random stuff, and fussy cut items from this paper pad, as you can remember. So I do still have some stuff that I want to fussy cut, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kit this together, and I'm just going to start playing with this because there's enough in here that I can create layouts out of. And I don't even know if this is still sold, but I'm definitely going to go to a Cherry on Top and scrapbook.com and see if they have Again and Again and beef this up, because this is gorgeous, and, well, I want more of it. I don't know why I never really played with it. So here are just a few of the little items that I pulled, and then I did fussy cut out some of those little moths, and here are the previous fussy cut flowers. So now I just want to come in and kind of fill in some of the sections with florals. And just decorate everything up. Now I turned the way I was doing that because I felt like the flower looked best that way. I do always go in first and see if we've got any ones that are like half cut, because I have to tuck those, right? We can't leave those hanging out. And then, so that one's, we're just going to tuck this one behind both of those. And then we'll get some on top eventually. But that's why I like to fussy cut, because this, I just had a paper pad and I ended up in a few random items, and because of all of the fussy cutting, I was able to create a whole pack of die cuts, right? That's the word I'm looking for. So we're just going to start popping these guys in. So you do know it's Stash Dive Tuesday, and I will have everyone that's playing along this Tuesday listed down below. If you want to play along with Adam and me and create, drop one of us a line, and we would be more than happy to have you join in. So I'm not really going with like our standard clusters. I'm going to make a few all over the place. I've been all over the place lately and not like just trying to do like the 3 clusters, boom, boom, boom. Just trying to be different, right? And I also want to let you guys know, I create to inspire you. I do hope that that is in fact what I am doing. And if you ever want to lift me, feel free. You do not have to give me credit. I do this because I absolutely love to scrapbook. I've been scrapbooking since I was in grade school, so I've been scrapbooking for, oh God, well, I've been out of high school for 20 years. Jesus, time flies. I'm just saying. So I've been scrapbooking for the better part of, I've been scrapbooking for almost 30 years at this point. Obviously, I do it because I love to do it. It's a very favorite pastime of mine. So I want to see, you know, it's like a huge honor. So if you guys want to scrapbook me, feel free. And that's all I'm going to say about that today, because we don't need to go down that rabbit hole. Alright. So I'm just going to pop in, but I do want an odd number. I know that sounds weird, right? But I do want an odd number, so I think that we need to stick an odd number of floral clusters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. In my head, it made perfect sense. Yeah, I'm digging the way that this is looking. These colors, even though usually I'm more drawn to the bright and bold colors, I really love this burgundy with the maroon. Like it's like speaking directly to my soul here, right? I'm just trying to see if I can squeeze that in just to beef up the clusters, because I have a whole other sheet that can totally be fussy cut. And I need a little bit something more over here. We'll go on top there. Now, I have had you guys ask me, some of you, my new lovely guys, lovelies, have been like, so, how do you decide, like, when do you, like, how do you know where to put things? That does come with almost 30 years, right? Like, but it's also what's pleasing to my eye. Like, things I do may not be appealing to you. You may be like, why would she do that? And sometimes I'll be like, I don't really know sometimes why I do stuff. But I feel like it just, there's like a feeling almost, like, okay, it's done. You know what I mean? Like, alright, it's done. I'm happy. I'm trying to get that. I don't want to run it off the page. I know normally I run off the page. We're going to add in just a few of these little leaves in some of these areas. And just recently I've been starting the fussy cutting train. Hadn't always really been a big fan of fussy cutting, but I am really loving it lately. Alright, together is the best place to be. I feel like we need to tuck this right there. I like that tucked underneath the flower, and it kind of nestles in nicely. Just kind of like, whoop. And then I have again and again a note to self and sweet little moments. And let's kind of, I'm just going to kind of border this. Trim this down just a little bit. Plus, I really am starting to think that fussy cutting is therapeutical. While me and my husband are watching TV at night, like, he watches documentaries and stuff, you guys. And I listen and kind of learn things, but it's not my favorite pastime. So, I just kind of take a sheet of paper and a fussy cut. And then he sits there and he's like, that's just too much work. He always says that. And I find it rather cute that he thinks it's too much work when he is remodeling like the whole shed so he can have a train room. I'm just saying. This one says note to self, and I also have these little guys, which I think we're going to need to use these glittery ones because they're kind of spectacular. I'm just tucking it ever so slightly underneath that. It is going to be a bit of a bump, but I'm okay with it. And pop him there. Then I have this sweet little moments. Do we want to put that on the photo, or do we want to stick it about? Oh, look, I can totally cover up the sweet, and it just says little moments. I like that. Because let's be honest, he was not being sweet to her. He was egging her. In my household, that's what we call aggravating. it's egging. I apologize to anyone that... And that's the thing, I am so tired of hearing everybody apologizing for being themselves. I'm sorry. It's just who I am right now. I'm like, man, you guys gotta stop. I have this one little random button that I want to use. So let's just put it right down here. And the reason that I am getting a look, because I am the type of person, and I don't mean to do it, but my personality, I don't know if anybody's ever heard this before, but when I'm around people, or I talk to people, or I listen to people, I pick up, and I know there's a word for it, but I can't think of it off the top of the head. I pick up some of their personality traits, and it's almost like it becomes ingrained. So if you say something all the time, and I've been like really watching your YouTube or just hanging out with you, I actually will start to say that until for a few days afterwards, and then it kind of goes away because I'm not around that person. But I definitely pick up people's personalities, and so I always feel like, well, if you didn't understand that that's a part of my personality, which is apparently whatever, then you might think I'm copying you, and I definitely don't mean to do that. I don't want anybody to ever think I'm copying them. I am an individual, and I do what I like, but as far as my speaking, things get stuck in my head, and I almost like mimic the person that I've been with. It's very weird, but I'm very weird, so. Alright, so we are going to get a few of these little mothy guys stuck on there, because I do realize I made one teeny mistake. This is a straight edge right here that I did not cover. So we're going to pop that in. We're going to pop these guys in to cover up that little area. Doop. And I've just popped them up on foam because I feel like we need just a little bit of lift and dimension on this page. There are not a lot of embellishments. We are going with, you know, all my fussy cut items. But each cluster is going to get their own little moth. And one more, and then I think I'm done with this layout. Like, I absolutely, not to toot my own horn, but I'm loving this one, and I don't think it needs anything else. I like how it kind of went off the white here and there, and everything just really, really works in my mind. So don't forget to check all my friends out down below. I do have affiliate links if you want to check those out and see if you can find this collection anywhere. If you find it anywhere, let me know. Remember, affiliate links, if you click on it, I do get a percentage of the sales. It doesn't cost you anything extra. It just helps me out to continue to bring free content. And I really do appreciate any and everyone that uses my links. And also, be nice, be kind, and I will see you guys later with another video. Bye.